State baseball, softball, soccer, and tennis are all in full swing. Starting with Class A baseball, Minot and West Fargo Cheyenne at Memorial Ballpark. Minot starts the game reaching on an error. Eli Nissen sending it back up the middle, and it's misplayed there, but they couldn't capitalize with a run. Nissen also on the mound for Minot. He was throwing it well. He had 5 strikeouts in the first 2 innings, including striking out the side in the first. Minot threatened in the second, but a good pickoff from Cheyenne pitcher Casey Clemenson gets the runner off balance, and he's caught stealing. The Mustangs have no problem with Minot High. To Class B, Squirrels and Muskrats. Central Cass opened up the scoring against Renville County. Aiden Olson Tinglestad tattoos this one all the way to the wall. The Squirrels up 2-0 in the third, but they aren't done yet today. Alex Everson pops this one up and gets it to fall exactly where he needs it. Olson Tinglestad crossing home plate to make it 3-0 for Central Cass. Renville responding immediately in the bottom of that frame. Bases loaded for Brock DePute, and everybody's coming home off DePute's 3 RBI double to tie things up after 3. It was Muskrats the rest of the way. They upset the 2 seeds 7-3. A shootout between North Star and Lemoore Litchfield Marion. Carson Simon clears the bases with this big shot in the second inning, bringing home all 3 of his teammates, giving North Star an early 3-0 lead. LMM responding with 2 runs in the bottom of the second, and now tying it up. Tate Mart's hit falling just out of reach for the outfielder, bringing Dylan Carlson home to make it 3-all. Lobos taking the lead now. Connor Johnson goes down the left field line to come home. Lobos up 5-3 at that point in the second, and it's all Lobos today. 11-4 the final. Later on, it was Thompson against Bishop. Ryan Thompson in scoring position in the first, but the runner ends up being in a pickle. Seth Rodocker making a tag at third to keep the first frame scoreless. In the second inning now, Braden Wolfgram sneaks it past the mound all the way to second. Reese Berberich and Kyle Odenbach returning home for the Tommies. Thompson adding to that lead a few at-bats later. Wolfgram runs home on a wild pitch. After 2 innings, the Tommies lead 4-0 as they would double up the Lions 4-2. Class B state softball now. Lakers and Patriots picking things up in the top of the very first. Bunt straight up, and Brindley Benno makes the diving grab to keep the Pats off the board. The pitcher's battle continuing in the early innings. Freshman pitcher Riley Satrum striking the batter out looking as we are scoreless through 3. The Lakers putting up the first runs of the day now in the fourth. Brooklyn Benno with a line drive through the infield, finding a gap as Kalen Bachmeyer slides across home plate to make it a 1-0 game. The Lakers advance 5-0. Later in the quarters, Kindred Richland against the MLSKB Mavericks. The pitcher's on fire to start this game. Top 2, Ginger Sabelcole striking out that one, already her 5th of the game. Vikings putting up the first run in the third frame. Leah Rowland finds a gap, and Avery Amerman makes the long run from second to make it a 1-0 game. Into the fourth inning now, Kindred Richland with runners on, but Sabelcole shutting them down again. That's her 10th strikeout of the day. The Mavericks edged the Vikings 2-1. In Grand Forks, Majette Soccer moved on 4-0 over West Fargo, and Mandan defeated Minot 4-1 for its first team championship. In Casper, the Sabre Dogs are up big